I'm always one step behind. Wishing I could read your mind, but
I took out my hair extensions.
and
my throat is absolutely killing.
Let's go through my to-do list.
And also hydration as well. Hello guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is Friday the 20th of March, and as you can kind of see, I'm just getting ready for my day. It is actually 10:04, so I'm running a little bit behind just because I did have a FaceTime with my Amanda. And so that being said, I'm just getting ready. So this morning I actually did go to Hot Pilates at a place in Busselton called Cool Moves. Really loved that class and actually did some movements that I have not done before or seen, more so particular flows. So that's always really nice. I think as a Pilates instructor myself, and also what I'm planning to do with the app, it's just really nice to take other people's classes so that I can just get different perspectives and get inspiration. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm actually going to go back there next week on Tuesday as I try and do one Pilates class per week, because a lot of the Pilates principles, breath, control, precision, flow, I put into my strength training. So it's almost like I am doing my Pilates in my strength training, but obviously I love to still have my one dedicated Pilates session. That being said, I have made some changes to my programming. So I was sick, super sick for like almost 2 weeks. I think I was really sick for about a week, and then I was getting better, but still struggle town because I was traveling. Oh my God, there were a few days where I felt like absolute poop, and I have not felt like that in such a long time. Anyway, I am feeling better, but I still have a little bit of a sore throat, and I'm also experience it when I am just talking for a long period of time. So when I was doing my check-ins, I had like a few little coughing attacks on video with my clients. I'm like, hold the line, don't mind me. But I feel like they're super cool about it, so it's not a worry. I feel like I've been really struggling with kind of like motivation. I've just been dragging a lot in the gym, and I honestly think it's because my routine has just been so different over the last month with travel and seeing family and trying to be courteous at other people's houses and be courteous of spending time with them and whatnot. So I'm so happy to be back in Busselton at my dad's home, because it really is just about hanging out with my dad. He's so chill, and then also just like keeping up routine and doing some things with him. And that's just like the perfect routine that I need, especially as I was so sick when I was traveling. I felt like my body couldn't recover. Oh, so that being said, so happy. This is my current work setup. So I don't know if you guys saw it maybe like 2 vlogs ago. My dad, he really bought me a desk. He really bought me a desk and a chair. He says that he's going to use it, which I really do hope he is, but I feel like he really did buy this for me, so I really do appreciate it. So this is my little setup. I have my desk, my chair, my computer, and obviously I'm in my family's front living room. This is where like my dad will watch a bit of telly or not, but it is work time. So what I have to do today, let's go through my to-do list. I always write a little to-do list on, excuse me, on the Notes app. I just find it really handy because I can access the Notes app on my computer, and then I can also access the Notes app on my phone. And so I do have some client check-ins to do, and that will honestly be the first thing that I will tackle, because I just like to make sure they're all done. And then after that, I do have some client changes to like meal plans, macros, whatnot. So I'm looking forward to going over that. And then I have a little bit of just like client admin stuff. So let's get to work.
you guys can hear me. It's a little bit windy, so I do apologise. But I've just done a 3-hour work stint doing check-in replies that were going really, really well. Just really happy with everyone's progresses, really happy with a lot of changes, and also just really happy even with like certain pivots that we have to do with plans. So that being said, I'm getting my steps in. So for my lunch break this week, I have been going for a beach walk. It has been so nice and sunny. So I get my steps in, I listen to a podcast, and I also get like a cheeky tan going on, or trying to. And then I come back, I eat a little bit of food, and then I will go back to work. And I just really find that getting my steps in and also listening to a podcast that inspires me, that motivates me, and it can be about anything as long as it's like self-development, just really helps me when I go back to work to do my afternoon work block. I just feel very motivated, very clear-headed, and just been finding it's been very effective. So I think also that this walking just like wakes me up and gives me some energy, which is nice, because I've been having a lot of coffee. I have been having a lot of coffee since I got to Australia because the coffee is so good. So definitely think that I was really overstimulating my adrenals and having too much caffeine and sort of crashing the day, but then I'll grab another coffee. So I replaced the coffee with movement. And so far, so good. So let's go for a nice little lunchtime walk.
I do not intend for this to happen, but I swear like I just do a lot of like car chats, but I also kind of feel like lately my life has been in a car, whether I'm just like, lately I feel like my life has been in a plane or a car. So anyway, it is Saturday. Good morning, good afternoon, almost. It's 11:59 and today I have gone to the gym and I really wanted to film a bit of my gym training, but the gym that I am training at, although it is really great, people are nice for the most part. Everyone, but in the gym, everyone's just like always doing their own thing anyway. But it's definitely not a filming gym. I don't think they would really care if someone did it, but I'm just not getting the vibe, so I just don't feel very confident whipping out my tripod. So it's just quite not the filming place. But that being said, I already went and trained, I came home, and I just went straight into work. I know I've said this probably early in the vlog, but because my Monday I was in transit and I planned to do a lot of work at the airport, but the airport Wi-Fi in Brisbane was so shitty, so I kind of lost a whole day of work. And so I've been trying to make up for it during the week, and so I have just done a lot of work this morning. And then something I'm really proud of, I edited my YouTube. Normally I edit my YouTube at the start of the week so that I don't have to worry about it. I edited my YouTube in 2 hours. That's like a record for me. I was like real focused, but it was kind of good to see, okay, like I'm getting more efficient at editing my YouTubes, and I'm also like, if I put my head down and just whack it out, I can really get it done. So that's getting quicker, which is really great. And I'm obviously getting quicker at the editing side of things, which is really great as well. And then I am going out to dinner tonight to a friend's house. We used to go to school together, and then we were very much like a lifting bros. We used to train together at Jets, and Jets was, I want to say, maybe like one of the first gyms that opened up here in this small country town. And so we used to train together. I used to swim through leg sessions. I can like vividly remember the sessions. They were so much fun. And so he has a wife now, if not a fiance, and they have a little bub. So I'm going to go over to their house tonight. He's going to cook us dinner, but I don't want to go over empty-handed, and I don't really know what to buy. I don't know if he drinks a lot of alcohol, because I know he's like hella into running, but I also know he's like hella into cooking. So what I want to do is buy like a really nice cutting board to bring over to his house, just to say thank you for having me, because I think he's going to make like a really nice meal, and I know that comes with like probably expensive meat, and I just want to say like I really appreciate it, because I also know that he has a kid. So let's go to Busselton, which is convenient. Everything convenient here is like 5 minutes away, maybe 10 minutes max. It's so handy. So I'm going to pop in, we're going to try and find a cutting board, and then pop back home, and then I have a new client to onboard. Alright guys, we're back from Busselton, back from town, and this is a really nice cutting board that I found. So it's perfect. It's like Davis and Woodall. No idea what exactly that means, but I've seen this cutting board before, like the texture, and I actually would love one for my home. So I was like, if I want this, I'm sure Josh, my friend, will want this. So just got him a really nice cutting board and this really cute little ribbon to like jazz it up. Okay guys, I am ready to go to my friend's house for dinner. I'm wearing these barrel jeans. Love a barrel jean. And then I'm wearing this top I got from CSV. It's actually a sports top, but I wear it everywhere. It's such a staple. And then I'm wearing some cotton on thongs or sandals or flip-flops as you would say in America. And I just curl my hair and my makeup is done, and I have this little black bag. So this is the fit. Good morning guys, it is Sunday morning. And right now, me and my dad, oh, don't know what this piece of hair is doing. Me and my dad are going to go out for some breakfast. I had such a nice time last night with my high school friend. It was just so nice catching up with him. He has such a beautiful family. Him and his, oh, sorry, wrong way. Back here, guys. I'm talking, not my dad. He has such a beautiful family, his fiance, his baby boy Alexander, so just such a beautiful family, a beautiful home. And it was just nice like catching up, and you know, who he still kind of sees from school, who I somewhat keep in touch with. So it was just really nice, really, really good person. Anyway, that being said, my throat is absolutely killing. I think if anything, that is a sign of how much we talked and how much we laughed. My throat absolutely hurts. And it's like, I'm obviously so much better than what I was, like so much better, but this lingering sort of sore throat is just doing my head in. So we're just gonna take it super easy today. I was gonna train, I still might train later this afternoon. I had to shift my sort of schedule around slightly, my training schedule. So today I meant to do some zone 2 and some core, but we're gonna go for like a breakfast and a little drive, and then from there we'll see what else I have planned, because I do also need to go food shopping because we need to meal prep. That being said, let's have a really nice Sunday.
Salt kissed air on my skin. The tide is pulling me in. Horizon painted in gray, washing the day away. Footprints lost to the foam. This wandering feels like home. Watching the seabirds glide, nowhere left to hide. And I float on silver light, lost between the day and night, breathing with the ocean.
extensions. I thought I would open up the conversation with that this morning. So happy Monday, guys. I just got to the point where I don't know if it's like a sensory thing, but I really do love my hair extensions. I probably had them in for at least maybe 6 months. I just had one row of hair extensions just to give my hair some thickness, because I do have a little bit, as you can probably see, some like breakage through here, because I used to do all of these like really tight buns in my hair. Anyway, I just was like, these hair extensions are annoying me. And I just really wasn't loving them, and just like the preparation for it too. Obviously, when you wash your hair, you have to, and I do this anyway, like I have to blow dry my hair, but I couldn't be bothered. I just could not be bothered, guys. I actually am getting my hair done in Australia next Friday, I think it is. Yes, next Friday. And I'm so excited because I'm just getting my hair done by a girl that I used to go to school with, and she has this really beautiful salon. And I was like, oh, that'd be so nice to like get my hair done semi before I come back to Houston. That way when I get back, I kind of feel like not so sad. that's my justification. Anyway, and my hair right now is pretty blonde, which is fine. I definitely like the blonde, but I went blonder to come to Australia because it was summertime. But I think because my hair has been like in the ocean, in the sun, it's gotten a little bit bleached by the sun, which is okay. Anyway, I took my hair extensions out because I was going to probably get them taken out anyway. And of course, when you're at the hairdressers, like they're going to charge you to take it out. So watch some YouTube videos, figured it out, me and my dad, and we did a really good job. So it just feels so nice because I can like run my hands through my head. Oh, it just feels really nice. This morning, I have also gone to get my blood drawn. I had a lot of different tests to take. I was retesting for H. pylori because I did have H. pylori, so just retesting to see if I do have it. Still, after a protocol I did to get rid of it. And then I also had a full PCOS. A full PCOS, what's it called? Panel. So that's like my androgens, my luteinizing hormone, my follicle stimulating hormone, and then I also had celiac. I'm also getting tested for celiac disease, more so the gene, just because of obviously like my stomach issues, and then also just getting like a full health panel. It is 11:13 and I'm just going to do a little bit of work after having quite a little busy morning. Like I said, doing the blood work, and then came home, and then I was like, yo dad, you want to take out my hair extensions? And he's like, sure. So I'm going to do some work right now, and then later in the afternoon I'm going to go for a midday walk, and then later this afternoon I am going to go to the gym to train glutes. I was meant to go this morning straight after I had my blood work done, but when I got my blood work done, it took a little bit longer than what I had anticipated, more so just because there was like some timing that we had to do for the test. It wasn't even like super long, but by the time I did finish getting my blood work done, I was really hungry because I had to fast. I couldn't even have water this morning because of the H. pylori test. So I was just like, okay, let's just go home, eat, and then I'll do some work, and then we'll go back to the gym later. So let's get to work.
I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one, desirable. I do what I want, when I want, and how I want it. Leave you with the one in the air, that's how I roll. I got tons of soul on my true collectible. Famous, so famous, number one, desirable.
Hi friends! So I just went grocery shopping, and honestly, grocery shopping today kind of is like the highlight of my day that I can show you. I did go to the gym earlier, I did do legs, and it was a really good session. But I just can't bring my camera in there, or I can, I don't know, maybe I need to ask, but I definitely feel very awkward in there. So let me show you what I got for my groceries this week for me and my dad. We're gonna go over protein sources. So first up, I got extra lean ground beef. I got 3 of these, and then I got some chicken breasts. I got some eggs, which are more so for my dad because I have the egg whites. Then I got this bone broth body glue that I've been really enjoying in the mornings. It's been helping with my throat, and this one supposedly has 10 times more collagen than I think regular collagen. I'm not too sure. I need to look into exactly what the benefits of it are, but I love having this with a warm cup and this bone broth. Then rest for the proteins, we have some Chobani Fit protein. They actually had 40% off the Chobani. So normally I go for, I think it's the other brand in Australia, I can't remember. It's kind of like the Oikos in the US. They had this one for almost half price. So obviously loves a bargain, loves a deal. Then I have some shortcut bacon. And recently I have been having some porridge, some oats. And so I opted for this extra low fat, extra protein from Hunt and Brew. This is cow's milk. So I'll let you know how that goes. Then for our carbohydrate sources, I have jasmine rice right now because I am cooking for me and my dad. It's just easier for me to get microwave rice, and it's super easy, these containers, because it's like one container dad, one container me. Then I also got some rice noodles to mix it up a little bit. My dad, he loves to have his sourdough bread in the morning. And then we just got some fruit. So berries, blueberries, and then raspberries and some strawberries. I just get frozen because right now the fresh ones are so expensive in Australia. So this is just better value. And then I get some kiwi fruit for my morning fiber and also vitamin C. And then for our veggies, we have some zucchinis, we have a cucumber, avocado, here's the other one, we have some carrots, then we have some bok choy, really haven't bok choy lately, and then, oh, energy drinks. So these are the energy drinks. I have half an energy drink every single day because I can never finish off a can. So this will last me 6 days. Oh, and also we have some fruit-free hot cross buns. If you know, you know. So I am trying to be a little bit more intentional about my time because I think since being sick for 2 weeks the previous week, I think it really just took a toll on me trying to just do things, and I just kind of feel like I'm in that little bit of a slump of just not working at like my full capacity. And so that being said, what I have done, well, I actually did this on Sunday, but I thought I would show you. So what I like to do on like a Sunday or even sometimes on like a Friday is I'll go into my Google Calendar and I will schedule my like week ahead, including like training. Most of the time I'll pop in any like long commute. So I'll pop in like if I'm driving somewhere, like that driving time. I don't really have to do it here in Busselton because everything's so close by, but if I was in Houston, I would definitely be scheduling in, you know, a 30-minute drive everywhere. But I wanted to show you kind of what I have planned for the week. And I also, the other day on the airplane, went in and like color coordinated the calendar. So it just looks like extra cute. Okay guys, so this is what my schedule looks like. And so I break it up into when I wake up to when I train, when I eat breakfast, and also just what I'm trying to achieve during the week. And I really like this color scheme of like the butter yellows, the mustard yellows, the sort of blue to the darker blue. I just feel like it makes it look a little bit prettier. And for me, I like pretty things. So that being said, for example, it is when it comes 9:30, I'm going to do a 3-hour work block with a client. Then I'm going to go for a walk in the sun. Then I'm going to have lunch. And then I'm going to work on some Instagram stories about accepting new clients and also work on a content piece. And then, for example, the next day, it is wake up, train, breakfast, client work, work on a new program that I'm working for, walk, lunch, YouTube edit. So it really just helps to like, for me, it just really helps to prioritize things that I want to do during the week that are priorities. And also it really just helps me stay on task, just because, and I would do this in Houston as well. If you are someone who maybe just needs like a little bit more structure, or maybe you feel like you could be doing a little bit more with your day, I highly recommend scheduling it out and planning and preparing. But of course, like, you can plan as much, you can prep as much. Even I've done this before where I like plan the perfect week, and sometimes it just won't happen like that. There will just be things that pop up in your schedule. There'll be different opportunities or responsibilities that might get in the way, and that's okay. But at least this serves as like a blueprint and also something to keep you accountable. If there's a priority that you want to do, and for some reason week after week you schedule it but you can't get to it, well, maybe there's a certain roadblock or something that you need to address with that particular task. Or maybe you need to break that task down into, I'm going to work on it for 20 minutes. I'm going to work on it for 10 minutes, just so you get started and then let the momentum carry you forward. So definitely very helpful for me, and it might be helpful for you. But that being said, guys, I am going to end the vlog here. It's been a super chill vlog, as you can see, nothing crazy, but I think my heart and my soul has just really, really needed it, especially after being sick. I actually can swallow today, and my throat hurts like just a little bit, just like a tingle or something. So that is awesome. I'm so happy about that. Oh my gosh. We're definitely feeling better. We're getting better. We moved our body this morning with Pilates, had a really good training session yesterday. So we're just really trying to focus on that nutrition, on that sleep, and moving my body. And also hydration as well. As you guys can see, my bottle is green because I do have the Better Days green in here. It just really helps me get a head start on my water. This is 1.5 liters. I don't know how much water. I know it's over 40 ounces. Maybe this is like 50 ounces maybe, I'm not too sure. But this is 1.5 liters. So if I can knock this back in the first half of my day, and then I knock another one of these back in the second half of my day, and then I have like my incidental water. So my protein powder, I fill my shaker up with water, and then my morning supplements, I fill that up with water, which is my creatine. I have a fiber supplement, and then I have Gut Revive as well, and I fill that up with a nice big chunk of water. And then also first thing in the morning, I have warm water with some beef broth, and that's only probably about a cup of water. But by the time I add up those incidental waters, I have definitely hit my gallon that I'm trying to achieve. So anyway, guys, if you did like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, ask me any questions. I am really trying to grow this channel, grow this community, so it's so appreciated if you could subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I just hope that you have an amazing day. And just remember, if it is to be, it's up to me.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready. Yeah, never ready.